Welcome to our second sequence in the Qigong Therapy for Autumn series. I'm going to start with the 3 Qi awakening exercises just like before, gathering heaven, down into the body to that Dantian, your center of power. Inhaling up, exhaling to gather. And one more time, just 3 today, inhaling, connecting with the sky, and exhaling, drawing it into the body. Second exercise, like you had roots, and you inhale the earth up into you, and you exhale down. Inhale like you're drawing in stability, groundedness. Exhale, collecting that in that lower belly center of power. One more time, inhale, and exhale down. Good, moving into our opening the heart, exhaling as you radiate out. On the inhale, feel like heaven and earth meet in the heart opens. Exhale, you radiate like light shine out from the heart. One more time, inhale. And exhale, radiating out. Moving into our practice now, we'll do the same warm-up we did last time with the swinging of the arms. So remember, this is a press on the way back, and then it's just a reciprocal, relaxed swing on the way forward. You can exhale back, inhale up. I said that quick to time it with the motion. We're opening that chest. The lung meridian's going to open up. Feel free to smile into your lungs. Smile into those lung 1 points that are opening with this exercise. Bouncing from the knees to get the whole body involved. And release down. Next exercise, we're going to do knocking on the gate of life, just like before. So you can smile to your spine, smile to your internal organs, letting everything loosen up, become easeful and harmonized. Then coming up to that lung 1 point, so we're going to slap the chest right near the shoulder. And like before, you can smile into your lungs. Don't underestimate the power of this inner smile. Really send vital healing energy through the body. They say our body listens to how we think of it, how we talk to it internally. Okay, then we're going to step out and we're going to do a big shoulder lift. So you inhale coming back and then exhale releasing down. Big inhale and exhale. My other hand is at the small of my back and I'm turning my waist. We're just doing 3 times. Now the other way. Inhale it behind, exhale down in front. Inhale and exhale. One more time. Good. This is a twofer. It's going to open your shoulder at the same time as opening that lung meridian. Here's 2 and one more time. Inhale up, exhale back. Switching directions. So we're opening the body. The waist is turning a little bit. Using the breath to open the body. And finish. Now we're going to rotate the waist. Again, part of this is just in service of having a whole body exercise, but this is also going to contact your large intestine. Switching directions. This is the other organ associated with the metal element, so smile to that large intestine too. Finishing up. Now we come down into a yogi squat, and this is also so that we're not just doing everything with our upper body where those meridians are, but that large intestine meridian is really about downward moving energy in the body. And so as we crouch down and get near the earth, we're helping to activate that aspect of our metal element. Then we come into a gentle forward fold, hands on the floor, or they could be on your knees. Your knees can be bent in this, no problem. Protect your lower back. You could be holding onto a chair, whatever works for you. We're going to come back into the squat. And with your mind and your breath, imagine the lower body, the pelvic floor, kind of opens up and relates with the earth energy, almost like you could release any tension or holding in that pelvic floor area. Okay, forward fold again. Breathing is natural on this. We do one more time, down into the squat. Again, releasing from the lower energy centers, called the lower jiao in Chinese medicine, and then a forward fold. Come on up. All right, going into our lung-specific moves, we're going to inhale white chi into the lungs. Exhale with the sound S, like an S sound, and then you release down at the end of the exhale. So this white light tonifies the metal element as you inhale, visualizing it filling the lungs. Exhale. You imagine the lungs are vibrating, getting brighter and brighter, and then you release. Again, inhale, quality of vitality and esteem and value. On the exhale, you're practicing that letting go quality. So the inhale is filling up, and you'll see in the posture, you're getting yourself big. So you have this sense of like, oh, great esteem. Using the sound to vibrate, and then release and let go. One more time. Inhale white chi into the lungs. Exhale with that sound. Releasing down, and like any tension, anything you don't need anymore just goes into the earth. Okay, from here, we're going to do pulling open the chest, and you're going to big inhale here, exhale in the same posture, and then you inhale again. Then on your exhale, you are going to round forward. Now you're stretching the back of the lungs open. Inhale in that same posture. Exhale in that same posture. And then inhale, we're going to come back again. So now you're opening up the front of the lungs. Puff them up with your breath. Exhale, stay there. Inhale, puff them up again. And then exhale and round forward when you're ready. Now into the back of the lungs. Inhale, puff them up. Exhale, stay there. Inhale, puff them up even more. And then release it on down. Pulling down heavens. Just to reset the chi. We're going to go into our first lung stretch. It's going to require to hook the thumbs together behind you like this. If you can't do that, you can just place your hands on your back, or you could even do this kind of more advanced yogi one, but works better for some folks. So from here, you're going to inhale up, just again, like making yourself big. Exhale, stretch that lung meridian. Hook the thumbs behind you. Now you inhale and puff up your chest. Exhale, fold forward at the waist best you can, and stretch those shoulders open behind you. Stay in the posture, and you're going to breathe down into your lower belly. You might feel a lot of sensation in your arms and your chest, but your breathing's in the lower belly. You exhale and come down, and then we're right into the next one. Inhale up, and then exhale, release. Hook your thumbs together. Inhale, stretch the chest open, big breath. Exhale, fold forward, and hold the posture. Breathing down into the belly. Stretching the lung meridian and the large intestine meridian open with our posture. Release it down one more time. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, relax them down. I'm going to step out wide into this star pose. Your feet are going to be ankles right underneath where your wrists are. And again, the idea is like you're getting yourself big. This is going to be of real benefit to that metal element. You can breathe into the lungs, you can smile. Turning into the warrior pose, back foot 45 degrees, front foot straight out, and you're in this classic warrior pose from yoga. Could be palms up or palms down, whichever one you like. And we're focusing on the stretch of the chest, those arms, and that lung meridian. When you breathe in, have this sense of uprightness, integrity, honor, and that you're filling the body with energy and vitality. Then transitioning, you're going to take your back foot and step it forward a little bit and out slightly to the side. Clasp those hands behind if you can, or just put them on your back. And then it's a forward fold in this position. If you need to, you could have your hands on the floor or on a table, no problem. But if you can, have them clasped behind the back and stretch that lung meridian. Then release the hands, and here we practice that letting go, that feeling of just relaxing and releasing. If you needed to, your hands could be on your shin or on your thigh as I'm demonstrating to have a little bit of an easier stretch. Come on up, and we'll try it all on the other side. Big star pose, have that feeling of great fullness, esteem, and vitality. Then turning the feet, front foot forward, back foot 45. You're in the warrior pose. In yoga, the traditional name is the warrior of excellence. Could be palms up or palms down. The main thing, breathe white light into those lungs. Feel integrity, honor, vitality. These are the qualities of the metal element that we want to cultivate to strengthen these energetic systems. Back foot is going to step up and slightly lateral to about shoulder width, clasp behind, or just place the hands on the back, or even have your hands on your thighs or something to make the stretch easy for you. Forward fold. The breath is still going into that belly center, the dantian. Even while we're stretching the chest, the shoulders. Release those hands. If you can, put them on the floor and just have a feeling of surrendering and letting go. Or, like before, you could place them anywhere to make this stretch workable for you. Gently come on up. Now we're going to take it down into that yogic squat again, just to make sure we're not too much up in our upper body. And I'm going to find large intestine 4. It's the webbing between the thumb and the forefinger. You're going to rub this point while we're down here to really help stimulate that large intestine channel. Then we do that forward fold in the middle. And you can still have that idea of letting go out through your hands. Come back in the squat. Here it is again, large intestine 4 in the webbing between thumb and forefinger. And you're going to do kind of a pinch and rub to stimulate this point. It helps clears the sinuses. They say it helps to expand the immune energy and also helps your actual large intestine. Forward fold to release. Come on up. We're going to work on our expanding the breath capacity with just a few breaths. The first one that we're going to do, you're just going to place your hands on your chest and feel as you inhale, puff up that chest. And as you exhale, feel it release down. We're just going to do one of these. You don't need too much of that. Now the sides, I'm pushing into my rib cage. And you want to feel like you expand the rib cage against the hands on the inhale. And then I release back on the exhale. Here's me doing that motion with my hands. They go out and in. So you inhale and expand the rib cage. You exhale, it relaxes back in. Then hands down on the waist, and you can feel down below the ribs. You can try to expand out your waist with the breath, just in the same way, expanding out laterally, and then relaxing back in on the exhale. Then hands on the tummy, classic breathing exercise. As you inhale, try to expand the low belly. And as you exhale, feel the low belly come in. Now we're going to try to make the low belly expand, and then the upper chest expand with the breath like a wave. When you exhale, the upper chest relaxes, the ribs relax, the low belly relaxes. We put all that together in the next exercise, which is going to be the classic drawing the bow. So we inhale, you're filling from the belly all the way up to the chest. You're going to exhale with that sound. If you can, hold the breath out when the hands come down. So it's inhale, belly fills, chest fills. Exhale with that sound. Here we go. Inhale, the breath like a wave from the tummy all the way up. Exhale. Hold the breath out as the hands come down. Same thing on the other side. Fill the lungs with a white light energy. Exhaling with the sounds. Inhale with that white chi and feel that bigness, that quality of value, integrity. Vibrate it. One more time, other side. Inhale, you're filling up with vitality with the white light. Vibrate with the sound. And then hold the breath out if you can as you come down and release. One variation of this is you're going to inhale, come over the top. Reach across, pull back the bow. That's all your inhale. And then exhale with the sounds. So this one has a bit of a bigger inhale and it stretches the lungs differently. Inhale, 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 inhale over. Then keep inhaling. Exhale with the sounds. One more set here. Inhale over. You're stretching the arm over and reaching. Fill with that white light. Exhale with the sounds. Last time. Here we go. Inhale over. Inhale, inhale, inhale. And you release it on down. Transitioning now to breathing exercises. So our breath is going to be in the dantian. We're going to do a box breathing, which you'll see me doing the movements for with my hands. This is holding the breath for 4 count, then exhaling for a 4 count, then holding the breath out for a 4 count. So let's try it on this next round. It's going to go inhale, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, exhale, 2, 3, 4, and hold out, 2, 3, 4, inhale, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, out, 2, 3, 4, and hold out. Here it goes. Breathing on your own. It's 4 in, hold for 4, 4 out, and hold for 4. Making the breath soft and subtle, and have it come down to that lower belly center. It's box breathing. Relaxing from that box breathing, just take a sigh, let it go. We're going to move now into embryonic breathing, which means making the breath very subtle. And you'll see there's a sense of expanding from the dantian and then coming back to the dantian. These hand motions aren't for you to do. This is just me demonstrating how it feels like you breathe into the belly and then that expands all the way out to the feet, the tip of the head. And then as you exhale, the energy comes back, coalescing into that dantian. I'll do a few more motions with my hands to give you the sense. So you're expanding from the belly like the whole body fills with this life force. And then it all comes back to the dantian. You don't have to breathe this slow. As I get into the embryonic breathing, my breath is slowing, which you may notice as well. But what makes this embryonic breathing is that you want the breath to be soft and quiet as possible. So here's the posture, hands resting on the dantian. And make your inhales and exhales as soft and quiet as possible. If you can, have the sense of the energy going to the dantian and inflating you like a balloon from that belly center. And then coming back to that belly center as you exhale. Make the breath as soft as you can. They say as you get more advanced, it's like they could hold a feather right under your nose and you wouldn't see any movement from the breath. The breath is so soft and subtle. Embryonic breathing helping us to absorb the oxygen, the energy from the breath, letting that go. Now I'm rocking out on my feet just to come out of meditation. Wiggle those shoulders, stretch yourself out a little bit. We'll do our 3 breaths to close. Here we go. Inhale. The first one I like to sigh and just feel everything just clearing. The second one to replenish. Imagine dipping into the earth, connecting with heaven, and then filling your whole body with energy. Third exercise, reestablishing the bubble. You inhale earth and heaven, and you imagine it forms around your body like a golden egg of light, wrapping you in safety and radiating your light. Saluting out. Thank you so much for practicing. See you next time.